Hey guys, there's an interesting TechCrunch article today about Google Buzz and sharing of links and its reach and its buzz on social media. Pardon the pun. One thing that the TechCrunch article actually points out is that Buzz is really not buzzing out there. It's really not growing the way that Google, I think, had hoped. And I have a few hypotheses on why that is. But first, Buzz, it's just another service. It's not the same thing that I had wanted. Thought it might be from something from Google. I'm a big Google fanboy. I'm totally somebody who is all about Google. I'm fine with them being the kings of the universe. I bow to Google. But that being said, I am a little bit concerned that they're with Buzz. I don't want to give them too much credit for it because they did screw up with the privacy originally, and that was a big issue. And we all learned that the Google engineers, where they test things on, they're not a good test bed. They really have to release things in beta. It was kind of ironic that Google didn't release it in beta at first, which, they left Gmail in beta for 5 years, which is a little on the other side of the spectrum. Anyhow, here's why I think, Buzz hasn't become centric in social media. Buzz is embedded into Gmail, and there's really no other way to get to Buzz unless you have a Gmail account. It's not in Google Apps, so you have to have a vanilla Gmail account, one that is something at gmail.com or whatever your handle is. And that's not a bad thing, because personally I have it all hooked up in Gmail that I still use my business account through the vanilla Gmail, so I get to use Buzz. But the fact that you can't tweet from Buzz, and there's not the interoperability between the two, and you need to have a Gmail account, and you can't access Buzz outside of Gmail, is kind of bothersome. Also, how it does clog up and take space in your Gmail account. Yes, you have a lot of space in Gmail, and it shouldn't be an issue. But for someone who, like me personally, I have 15 email accounts going to my Gmail. Alright guys, I can hear you guys all squealing, Seth, why the hell do you have 15 email accounts going to your Gmail? I'll leave that to another day, another post. But generally speaking, when you think about it, it should be its standalone program. I know Leo Laporte over at the Twit Network says he loves Buzz. But ultimately, Twitter is still king. Twitter and Facebook. Because they interoperate with each other. They are a competition for each other, but they interoperate with each other very nicely. People can tweet into Buzz, but they can't tweet out. And it's Google's trying to kind of take over the market, but they're kind of doing it in a half-assed kind of way. The threaded conversations are nice, but also there should be a way for people to turn off people like Robert Scoble or Leo Laporte or Mashable, for that matter, who will put a lot in Buzz. And, it takes over your Buzz feed. And that's good and bad. I want to hear from these guys. But with the Twitter, because I have 140 characters and then a link, or maybe they'll give me a link or something. But that's it. And then I can follow them over there and not have it really be an issue. In Buzz, I get, huge thing. Then I have to read out all the conversation below it. And it's sort of, it's almost like a blog meets Twitter kind of thing. So, I'm not a big fan of Buzz. I am hardly on it. I am one of those, schmucks, for lack of a better word, who has put their Twitter into their Buzz. I know there's a lot of people who think that there should be a direct line between the two. Buzz is its own thing. Twitter is its own thing. Facebook's its own thing. FriendFeed's its own thing. But, I want people who want to follow me in Buzz to hear what I have to say, but I don't like that when I Buzz, it's not Twittering, and it's not Facebooking, it's not going out to every other place. I know Ping FM, this was bought out by Lee Muir's Seismic company, is probably going to have Buzz, it has some Buzz functionality in it, but, Google also doesn't have an API, so it doesn't seem like they're really encouraging developers to build external apps for it. It would be great if Seismic can put Buzz into their new Seismic platform, desktop platform, because then I would Buzz. And I consciously say, this is going to Buzz, this is going to people who follow me in Buzz, this is going to Twitter, this is going to Facebook, this is going to all these other services. But when I have to go to a specific area, specific website, even my email, it's always open, I have to have Buzz open or my email open. It just doesn't work very well. And I know I just flap my arms, but it doesn't work very well. So, anyhow, that's my rant for the day. Check me out over at Seth Goldstein on Twitter. You can check me out on A2SM, Addicted to Social Media, A2SM.com. If you've noticed, we also have a URL shortener. It's not open to the public yet, but it's a2sm.org. If you go there, I'll just redirect you to a2sm.com. But you will see that, when we send things out now through Addicted to Social Media, it's going to go out as a2sm.org / some kind of mangled number, which is really nice. And that's provided to us by YOURLS, URLs, the great open source software company. So check them out. And also check me out over at Goldstein Media, it's my web design company, so check that out as well. And be sure to check out our weekly podcast on Addicted to Social Media, where we talk about everything that has to do with social media. From the flash mobs, it's got organized over Twitter, to the new seismic release of their desktop app, to other topics like social media policies, going to be the upcoming one. And of course our great interviews that we have with, social media luminaries. This week we're interviewing Brian Solis, who's at Brian Solis on Twitter, and he's the president and owner of Future-Works.com, FutureWorks PR firm out in Sunny, California. So be sure to check him out, and we'll probably have that out by Friday, I'm hoping. So check that out as well. So take care, guys.